Before we get really into development, I want to show you a tool that developers and designers use and you will definitely run into your career, and that is Lorem Ipsum. So what is Lorem Ipsum? Lorem Ipsum is basically a gobbledygook language that is a fake Latin language that is used as filler text for designers. And there's a whole website out there. You can go to Google and you can type in Lorem Ipsum and it's going to give you all sorts of facts behind it. So I generally use this one and it'll tell you how, like when it was created. There's some interesting history behind it. But for us, what we need to know is that Lorem Ipsum is a fake text that we use in web development and design so that it fills the space and allows us to generate fake content quickly so we can prototype. So what I mean by that is last time we know that if we have the less than symbol and then we have some sort of tag in it and then the greater than symbol, that is creating an HTML tag, and in this case I'm putting in a paragraph. So I'm going to say this is a paragraph. And then I'm going to close it. So I'm going to do less than symbol and then have Matt Damon run out in front of traffic and stop. What is he stopping? He's stopping the paragraph, and then I'm going to stop the browser from creating the paragraph. So this is a paragraph. Now I'm going to duplicate this. Now you'll see that again, this is not a lot, right? This is a very tiny paragraph. Usually paragraphs have multiple sentences in it, and for us as a developer, we wouldn't want to sit there and have to write all this content. That's not our job. Someone else's job. It's a content creator that creates this, or the client that you're working for. They'll create the content for you generally. If we create content, they should be paying us, and we're probably not really into that anyway. So if you are, great. But one way that we can visualize a page is using Lorem Ipsum. So rather than me coming in here and typing out a bunch of stuff like this to fill in the space or trying to write content, what I can do is I can go to Google and I type in Lorem Ipsum, and then I'm going to get something like this, and then I hit select, and here there's going to be a section where I can generate Lorem Ipsum. So I click generate Lorem Ipsum and you'll see that it gives me all of this text, and this isn't actual text, this is Latin. And so what you can do is you can copy and paste this then into your design, and it's going to make it look and feel a bit more like an actual website that way. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to paste it here. So this is one way to generate Lorem Ipsum. If you are also using CodePen, you can do something like this. You can type in Lorem and then hit tab, and it's going to generate some Lorem Ipsum for you. That way you can copy and paste it. But this is just a quick introduction into Lorem Ipsum and what it is. Again, it's a filler space, so you can see that it looks like that we have some paragraphs here. So what I want you to do for homework right now, before you go on to this next lesson, is I want you to try this. I want you to Google Lorem Ipsum, generate some Lorem Ipsum, and copy and paste it into a different file. It can be into CodePen, it could be into here, but I just want you to see how you can generate Lorem Ipsum, and there's all sorts of different Lorem Ipsum generators out there. I even think that there's something called like Bacon Lorem Ipsum. If I remember right, that's a thing. Bacon Ipsum. So you can generate some bacon, and it's just going to have the word bacon in it and potato and all sorts of food. So there's all sorts of different Lorem Ipsum type spin-offs out there, but I just want you to be introduced to it, and so that way when you see it in the next lessons, you're not like, what the heck is this crazy language? It is Latin, and or maybe I might use some bacon, and it's just a filler space. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Keep going. Programming is easy. You got this.